What's up guys, Bransen here. I wanted to talk to you about a couple different of our Tricer options, tripods and heads, just to try to help you have a little bit more information when you're thinking about purchasing one of these awesome products. The first one I wanted to talk about was the Tricer BC. I'm going to be comparing that to the Tricer AD. Both are going to be pretty similar, just going to be a little different use case there. The Tricer BC is going to be made for more of the backcountry hunter, counting more ounces. Smaller tripod, it only extends to about 40 inches. What's nice about it is you can also change out the center posts and you can get down to about 5 inches in that prone position. All of these Tricers are going to feature a reverse twist lock, which I've struggled with a little bit. It's going to feature, along with the AD, is a push button to adjust the leg lock there. And what I like about this, it's automatically going to lock as you're coming back down. When comparing the Tricer AD, it's going to be the Tricer BC, but just a little bit bigger. What's really nice about this is how high it'll go with the center column twist lock, just like with the BC. It goes all the way up to 64 inches, which is extremely high. Not have to worry about it for a short guy like myself. But I really like this tripod because it's going to be this, but beefier. It's going to be about 33 ounces, where this one, the BC, is going to be about 27 ounces. Both are great tripods. Both have the same features of the reverse twist lock, the twist collars up top, and then the leg locks as well too. When looking at these two tripods, I would recommend this one for an everyday tripod. If you're 95% of the time only going to be sitting and that's how you glass, I'd look at the BC. If you want more versatility, I would look at the AD. You can stand up with it, extends to 64 inches, and it's going to be just it'll cover more of the bases for most people. Next up in the lineup for Tricer is going to be the Tricer JC. This is a big tripod. I love this tripod. It's very sturdy, and it does very well at handling bigger optics. When comparing these two, you're looking at a very big weight difference. The 80 is going to be 33 ounces, whereas this one has a couple different features, which makes it really heavy. But without the weights in the legs, which I'll get to that in a second, this one's going to come in weighing 3 pounds. This is going to be a tripod that I recommend for out of the truck, very short hikes, and not going really too far just because it is so heavy. But with heavy comes very sturdy. Like I was saying, one of the awesome features with this JC is it comes with removable weights in the legs. This is a really cool feature because as you fill it, it's so sturdy and it'll handle some really heavy optics. I run a Kowa 99 and it does great with it, which I've struggled with lighter weight tripods with it usually. When looking at the JC, you're going to have the same reverse twist locks on these legs. And the more and more you run them, the more and more you come to enjoy them. The one of the main differences is going to be how the legs lock. This is going to be more of that push clasp there, whereas this one's going to be more of a pull tab to open up and close. It's going to have the same great design to where it's going to lock as it comes back down. Some of the awesome features that the JC has was something that I was very skeptical at first. It's going to have a lot going on right here. It has a lot of micro adjust, and one of my favorite things that I didn't think I was going to like was the micro pan. Here's the micro adjust to make that go higher and lower, and then you have the pan right here. All you do is twist this. So the use case that I had for this was I had my 15 sitting on there, and I was able to just twist it like this, and it's going to slowly move to where I don't have to move anything. There's no wiggle in that, and I learned to love that. This one's going to be very comparable in height wise with the AD. This one's going to go all the way up to, just like this one, 64 inches. So again, it works perfect for guys who are going to be a little bit taller, unlike myself. All right, so one of the awesome features that I talked about with the Tricer JC is going to be removable weights. This tripod goes from 7 pounds to 3 pounds. One of these weights is going to be featured right here in the center column. All you do is take that apart just like that. You're losing probably about a pound right there. Then you get into the legs. You can go right here to the bottom of all these legs. You just unscrew this, and there's going to be another pound that you can take out. So you can do that to all the legs, and it's going to take that, like I said, from 7 to 3 pounds. This is going to be great because, like I said, it is a great truck tripod, but you can start to cut some weight and you can make it more just a better use case scenario, and you can use it a whole lot more, be willing to hike with it more as well too. All right, next we're going to talk about these amazing heads, which I'm a huge fan of when it comes to these Tricers. This is going to be the Tricer DZ here, which is on top of the JC, and this is incredible. This has everything that you want in a head, and what they've done is they've used the heads that they've had feedback, and they've then created a pan head with a ball head. And it's very feature rich, because on top of it, with the Arca Swiss plate, you also have a quick release plate, which you can buy separately from Tricer. When looking at the features of this ball head, it's awesome because I used it a lot when I was glassing on a strange angle. I was able to just simply manipulate that ball head, and I was back to that straight angle that I was trying to achieve in the first place. What's also really nice about this ball head is being able to shoot off of it, and to make sure that your gun's always going to be level. As well as the ball head, you have the Tricer BP pan head, which is my favorite head that they make, and it just kind of combines all the features that you could possibly want in a head all into one. Quick release Arca plate, you've got the ball head, and then you've got the BP fan head that's going to be smooth as butter. When talking about just the BP by itself, which is going to be on top of the AD here, this is the one that I've used the most. It's going to have just the twist to lock Arca over here, and then it's going to have one of the smoothest pans that I've used on any head before. Simple twist to lock on the bottom and twist to lock on the top to tighten that up. It does really good with heavy optics. That's what I've been very impressed of when I've been using. And also it's really nice because you're able to loosen that, and I'm one of those guys that actually move the binos with my eyes, with my bridge of my nose, and so I can do that. It's you know, it flows very smooth, and also when it comes to digiscoping, it's one of the best I've found for how smooth it is as well too, if you're tracking an animal or, you know, tracking anything of that sort. The last head, which we kind of touched on, was going to be the Tricer BC, is going to be the Tricer LP. This is a very minimalist tripod head, very simple design, but it also works wonders. It's going to be a little tougher when it comes to, you know, the heavier optics. It's not going to handle the weight quite as well. It's going to be a little tougher to lock down, but it still will do it. All these tripods are going to be very lightweight, with this one coming in right around 4 ounces. And then you're looking at the BP, which is going to be 12 ounces, and the Do-It-All head with the DZ is going to come in at 14 ounces. When it comes to my recommendation, I'd probably go with the Tricer AD for the tripod. It's going to be a very versatile, more all-around tripod. And when it comes to the head, you know, there's going to be, of course, everyone's going to want something a little different. The LP is a great option. Only weighs 4 ounces. It's going to cover most bases for most people. And then it's kind of a toss-up because I love the LP, but I'm more into the features, and I love everything that the DZ has to offer. The quick release with the ball head, with the BP pan head, it kind of combines an all-in-one package. Hopefully this answers some questions if you are in the market for some of these awesome products from Tricer. If you do have any further questions, or you wanted to come get your hands on them, please come check them out here at Gearful. We'd love to take care of you.